Well, Mr. Markway, those are the big questions because there's word out there that there should have been some intelligence. So tell us, so from what your analysis or impression is, could there have been an absence of intelligence or somebody didn't do something somewhere?
Well, there is enough intelligence, enough actionable intelligence, actionable in the sense that it allows for space for people to execute it 1 week ahead of this particular event, and then, of course, 72 hours before the event, and then, of course, 48 hours before the event. So 3 times the Nigeria police was informed by the DSS that this is going to happen because, of course, some suspects that are being geolocated around the area were found surveilling the prisons and the police headquarters. But you know, in a lackadaisical way, when the intelligence will come, they throw it by the side, and then, of course, when something happens, then everybody runs around. Number one, of course, the prison that the correctional center is not well situated. It has its own problems, and then maybe we can talk about that later.
In terms of the level of intelligence here, yes, you say the police were, but we also understand, what about the security detail attached to the government? Could they also have gleaned from some of this intelligence? Do they usually pass it on to them so that they will be aware, and in case maybe the other security outfits miss it, then they communicate?
The actioning party is actually the police, because when they say, okay, a particular installation or facility is being under threat, then the actionable party will go ahead and correct it. But for details, for security details, they will have intelligence that pertains to the executive protection, that is, the safety of the governor himself. You know, but for that particular facility, I think it was the police.
Does that mean that the DSS cannot action anything or doesn't action any activity at all?
The DSS is not a fighting force. They have a protective department that is basically responsible for the security of persons, VIPs, very important persons. But when it comes to fighting, that's why they always liaise with what they call sister agencies, either the police or the military.
But, you know, this happened like 2 days back to back, and it's not the first. We also understand from information in the public domain that this has happened like 5 times within 3 months or thereabouts. Is this still a problem of intelligence, or are some people not just doing their jobs?
Well, I think some people are just too lazy to do their job because right now, in fact, let me put it this way. Lagos, the same intelligence had been coming around, and of course they are proactive in the sense that, oh, if this is, remember, we'll be saying this on TV. If it is happening in the northeast, it could happen in Lagos. And many people, oh, Lagos is too far away, nothing will happen. It came to the middle belt. From there, it moved to the southwest, and now we're in the southeast. And Lagos itself have taken proactive steps right now, especially when it comes to securing correctional facilities in the state. And I think that's what other states should follow now, because they can't sit back and wait until it happens to them.